This was the final hurdle before the big show. 27 engines tucked inside 3 boosters, all powered up and running. Called a static fire, its success set the stage for the main event. After more than 6 years in development, a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket sits on the pad at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. It's poised for the first test flight that could dramatically alter the future of space transportation.
If we can successfully launch this, it will be such a huge new industrial capability for the United States of America to cheaply and reliably get big pieces of hardware up into space.
The Falcon Heavy is billed as the most powerful rocket in the world. It can muscle into orbit twice the payload of its closest competitor.
This will be the largest payload capacity we've had since Saturn V.
The Falcon Heavy will lift off from Pad 39A, where the Apollo astronauts launched to the moon on top their Saturn V's. This new vehicle is revolutionary, designed to take cargo and humans to low Earth orbit and beyond, including the moon and Mars. Because its boosters land back on Earth and are reusable, the cost to launch can be $90 million, considerably less than other rockets on the market today. The payload for this test flight, get this, is going to Mars. A red Tesla Roadster owned by SpaceX founder Elon Musk. He also owns Tesla. On every launch, people gather along this road to watch liftoff. This was no exception. And when the Falcon Heavy takes off, you won't get a parking space. Dozens of people stood along the water's edge watching a recent liftoff of this smaller SpaceX Falcon 9. But the Falcon Heavy is a heavyweight attraction. Tens of thousands are expected. It's not just a launch, it's an event.
And what you're looking at here is the mock-up of the Orion capsule, which is the capsule that's going to take us to Mars eventually.
Theron Protze runs the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Some event packages sold out in a day. They are expecting a crowd of 14,000.
We have some folks calling from England and Germany that are working to come out here for the launch just to see it because it's that special.
Musk himself has been tamping down expectations, saying there's a good chance this first flight could fail. Either way, it's going to be some show. John Zarrella, CGTN America, at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida.